Hello India, welcome to Naipal Hamirpur. This is NCERT Math Solution for class 10th. Today we are going to discuss about chapter number 2 polynomials. Exercise 2.3. The question first. Divide the polynomial px by the polynomial gx and find the quotient and remainder in each of the following. Let's proceed it further with the first part, where we have px is given as x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3 and gx is given is equals to x square minus 2. Let's continue. X square minus 2 is our divisor, and where we have dividend as x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3. How many times we have to multiply x square to get x cube? We have to multiply it only x time. Let's continue it further. If x square is to multiplied with x, then we get x cube, and if we multiply x with minus 2, then we would get the answer as minus 2x. If we proceed it further, then the sign of the below part will interchange itself. So x cube and minus x cube will be crossed, and the negative sign of the below part will converted automatically to the positive sign. Plus 2x and plus 5x will be added, then you will get the answer as plus 7x. Carry down the whole part which you have left, 3x square in negative sign and minus 3 also. Let's continue it further. Now you have to multiply with something with x square to get minus 3x square. So the letter, number, variable, the term, as whatever you would like to say, you have to multiply it with minus 3. Then you would get the answer as minus 3x square. Minus 3 into minus 2 will be plus 6. Then the answer will be, the minus sign automatically converted into plus sign, and the minus sign will be automatically converted into the plus sign. So minus 3x square and plus 3x square will be crossed. The answer remaining will be 7x, and minus 6 and minus 3 will become minus 9. So this is your remainder case, and this is your question, whatever you would like to say. These are the part which you have to find out. Let's continue further. Whether we have the next part as x power 4 minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5. Whether you have the quotient as you have to find out, and gx as divisor, x square plus 1 minus x. You can also write it as x square minus x plus 1. Let's continue to the division. X square minus x plus 1. X power 4 minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5. Let's continue to the division. We have to change x square to x power 4, then we would have to multiply it with x square. Let's multiply it. You would get x power 4, and when you multiply x square with minus x, then you would get minus x power 3. And after that, when you multiply x square with plus 1, then the answer comes to you as x square. Whether if you didn't have any number, then you can put before the variable. Let's change the sign. This will become minus sign. Minus sign will convert it into plus sign, and again the minus sign to plus sign and plus sign to minus sign. So x power 4 and x power 4 will be crossed. Whether x power 3 will be written as, and minus 3x square and minus x square will be minus 4x square. Just copy down the whole part which you have left, 4x plus 5. Now you have to convert x square into x cube, so you would have to multiply it with only x. So if you multiply x square with x, then it comes x cube. When you multiply x with minus x, then it comes to you as minus x square. When you multiply x with 1, you would get plus x. For the next part, whether you have to solve it. Before solving that, you would have to know the negative sign changes into positive sign and the positive sign changes into negative sign. So use the sign which you have changed. The part which have the same things in different sign will be crossed. Minus 4x square and plus x square will become minus 3x square, and then after you can see that plus 4x and minus x would plus 3x plus 5. And for the next part, where we have to convert x square into minus 3x square, you would have to like to multiply it with minus 3, and then the answer will be minus 3x square. When you multiply minus 3 with minus x, then you would get plus 3x, and when you multiply minus 3 with plus 1, the answer will be minus 3. Whether if you subtract that, the same part will be crossed. Whether you have to convert the sign by interchanging it, the same parts will be crossed, and 5 plus 3 will be 8, and 8 will be your remainder. Here you can see this part is your quotient. Let's move on to the next part, where we have to show the division of next step, where we have px is equals to x power 4 minus 5x plus 6, and gx is given as 2 minus x square. So we can also write minus x square plus 2. Let's continue by dividing. Minus x square plus 2 and x power 4 minus 5x plus 6. How many times would you multiply minus x square to get x power 4? We would multiply it with minus x square, then we would get x power 4. When you multiply minus x square with plus 2, then you would get the answer as minus 2x square. After subtracting, you would get the answer as the same part will be crossed and the different part will be written as it is, plus 2x square, and the left part you have to copy right, minus 5x plus 6. Now you have to change minus x square into 2x square. Let's multiply it with minus 2, and then after it will become 2x square, and when you multiply minus 2 to plus 2, then you would get minus 4. After subtracting the whole part, you would get the same part will be crossed itself, and minus sign will be converted into plus sign. 6 plus 4 will be 10, and minus 5x will be copyright itself as it was. So if we mean minus 5x plus 10, which is our remainder, and the thing part which we have as minus x square minus 2 as our quotient. If it is cleared, then move on to the next question. Question number 2. Check whether the first polynomial is a factor of the second polynomial by dividing the second polynomial by the first polynomial. So if you don't know, then I would like to tell you, If remainder is equals to 0, then your answer is yes, it is the factor. If remainder is not equals to 0, then your answer is no, it is not the factor of second polynomial. Let's continue it further. Where we have the first part as t square minus 3. Just write t square minus 3. Why are you not writing properly? T square minus 3. 2t power 4 plus 3t cube minus 2t square minus 9t minus 12. Now t square to be changed to 2t की power 4, then 2 will be used and t square will be used, then after you will get 2t power 4, and then after when you multiply 2t square to minus 3, then your answer will be minus 6t square, minus 6t square. After subtracting, you would like to know the sign of the below part will be changed itself. It will become minus and it will become the plus sign. So the same part will be crossed and the remaining part will be copyright itself. 3t power 3 plus 6t square minus 2t square, then you would get 4t square and minus 9t minus 12. Now this time you have to get t square to 3t cube. Now the number you have to use is 3 and 1t. If you multiply 3t to t square, then you would get the answer 3t power 3, and then after when you multiply 3t with minus 3, then your answer will be minus 9t, minus 9t. After that you can see the sign will be changed itself. When you see your sign is changed itself, then the minus sign will become plus sign and plus sign will become minus sign itself. The same part will be crossed. The remaining part will be 4t square and minus 12. Now this time how many times would you like to multiply? But before that I would like to tell you one more thing. We have to copyright this part to the next stage. 4t square minus 12. Now we are going to multiply it with 4 plus 4. When we multiply 4 to t square, it will become 4t square. When we multiply 4 to minus 3, it will become minus 12. And here you can see the same part. If this is the same part, then the remainder will be 0. When the remainder is 0, then you can say that this is the factor of second polynomial. So the first condition will applies. Let's move on to the second part, where we have, come on, erase it, come on. After erasing this part, we will get the whole part of second. Let's continue to the second part. One more thing to erase, this thing. Now we can start. Whether we have second part as x square plus 3x plus 1 as our divisor, notice it down. X square plus 3x plus 1, and the dividend is 3x power 4 plus 5x cube minus 7x square plus 2x plus 2. Let's continue. X square to be multiplied to get 3x power 4. The number used 3, and how many x will used? 2x. So write 3x square. When we multiply 3x square to x square, then we would get 3x power 4. When we multiply 3x square to 3x, then 3 3s are 9 and x cube plus 9x cube. When we multiply 3x square to plus 1, then we would get 3x square with positive sign plus 3x square. Now you have to subtract it. After subtracting, change the sign yourself. Here you will get 0, and here you will get minus 9 and plus 5. 9 minus 5 is equals to 4, so minus 4 x cube, and then after minus 3 and minus 7 will become minus 10x square. Copyright the whole part which is left with you, 2x and plus 2. Now this time you have to convert x square to minus 4x की power 3. Then you have to use the number minus 4. Right, minus 4. And how many x would you like to use? 1x. Now when we multiply minus 4x to x square, then we will come with minus 4x power 3. And then when we multiply minus 4x with plus 3x, then minus 4 3 is 12 x square minus 12 x square. When we multiply minus 4x with plus 1, then it will become minus 4x. Again you have to subtract it. Change the sign yourself. Minus plus sign will become the remainder as 0. So plus 12 and minus 12 will become 2x square. And when you convert minus sign to positive sign, then plus 4x and plus 2x will become plus 6x, and here becomes the 2 itself. Now let's see which number you have to use. Here we have to use plus 2. Plus 2 would be multiplied with x square, then you would get 2x square. When we multiply 2 with plus 3x, then it will become plus 6x. When we multiply 2 with 1, we would come with plus 2. Whether you can see the same part, then the answer will be 0. Again, if remainder is equals to 0, then it is yes. If it is equals to u, then let's move on to the third part of it. For the starting of third part, we have to erase this. So just wait for it. Come on, erase it. Come on, erase it. Let's continue with the third part. Whether we have the third part as x cube minus 3x plus 1, and the dividend as x power 5 minus 4x cube plus x square plus 3x plus 1. Let's continue. Now this time we have to convert x cube to x power 5. How many x will be required to multiply? Here we will use x square. Let's multiply it. This will become x power 5. When we multiply x square with minus 3x, now you will get minus 3x power 3 minus 3x power 3. Now again x square to be multiplied with 1, so plus x square. Now in this case you have to change your sign yourself. It will become 0, and this will also become 0, and minus 3 will become plus 3x cube and minus 4x cube. So you would get the answer as minus x cube. and you will come with plus 3x plus 1. Now in this case you have to convert x cube into minus x cube. So let's use minus 1. When we multiply minus 1 with x cube, then it will automatically begin with minus x cube, and when we multiply minus 1 with minus 3x, it will automatically begin with plus 3x, and after that minus 1 would be multiplied with plus 1, it will become minus 1. And after all that, what should you have to do? The same part will be crossed automatically, and the remaining part, here you have minus 1 which will convert it into plus 1. Plus 1 plus 1 will becomes plus 2. So here you have remainder equals to 2. Here you have remainder equals to 2. So if you have any remainder, whether remainder is not equals to 0, then this is no. The first part is not the factor of second polynomial. Let's continue with the question number 3. Obtain all other zeros of 3x power 4 plus 6x cube minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5 if two of its zeros are root 5 upon 3 and minus root 5 upon 3. So in easy language you can say that what is the degree of your polynomial? The degree is equals to 4. Degree is equals to 4. If degree is equals to 4, then it means number of zeros will be also 4. Number of zeros will also equal to the degree of the polynomial. So in that case, here we have two parts, as we can say that x plus 5 root 3 and the other part as x minus root 5 upon 3. So in that case, if we multiply them, then we would get x square minus root 5 upon 3 square will be 5 upon 3. As you can see here a plus b and a minus b, it will become a square minus b square, a square minus b square. And after that, what should you have to do? Now you have to use the equation. Which equation you have to use? If you take 1 upon 3 as common, then it would be equals to 0. Then after, if you are taking x square minus 5 upon 3 is equals to 0, then for the next case we would like to take 1 upon 3 as common, then 3x square minus 5 is equals to 0. And for the next case, whether 3 goes to the multiplication with 0, then whatever left, 3x square minus 5 is equals to 0 is your factor, is one of the factor of it, one of the factor. So if we divide it with the polynomial, so we would get the equal number of zeros which we have not yet found. So let's use this 3x square minus 5, 3x square minus 5, 3x square minus 5, 3x power 4 plus 6x power 3 minus 2x power 2 minus 10x minus 5. So whatever you get, you have to notice it here. 3 to be get 3, so nothing, x square to x4, then x square will be used. So you can write here 3x square power 4, and then after when you multiply x square with minus 5, then minus 5x square is to be written, minus 5x square. Again you know you have to change your sign itself yourself. So plus 5 minus 2 will become plus 3x square, and copy out the whole part which you have left over, and it will become 0. Notice down the next part which you have left, minus 10x and minus 5. On the next part where you have to convert 3x square into 6x cube, you have to use plus 2 and one more x. Let's come over with, when you multiply 2x with 3x square, you will come with 6x power 3, and when you multiply 2x with minus 5, you would get minus 10x, minus 10x. Now in this case, whether you have this is as 0 and this is also as 0, copy down the part which you have left with 3x square with minus 5. Here it is equals to the divisor, so you can write here plus 1 and copy down the whole part as it is, 3x square minus 5, and then the remainder will be 0. If the remainder is 0, then you can see here the part which we have got as question is x square plus 2x plus 1. Now by further factorization we would get the zeros, x square plus x plus x plus 1 as to be taken as common, x plus 1, and here also plus 1 and x plus 1. So you would get x plus 1 and the second part also as x plus 1. If you put equals to 0, x plus 1 equals to 0, then value of x is equals to be minus 1. And again for the here part, if x plus 1 equals to 0, then x will be equals to minus 1. So we can write here the 4 zeros. Let's use the next color by which you would not be able to get diverted. So zeros is equals to root 5 upon 3 minus root 5 upon 3 minus 1 and minus 1. These are the 4 zeros. This is minus 1. What is happening with? Come on, erase this part and write erase this part, write the part which we are willing to write, that is minus 1. Okay, now if it is cleared that what are the 4 zeros of here, we have 4 zeros as root 5 upon 3 minus root 5 upon 3 minus 1 and minus 1. Let's move on to the next question, where we have the next question as, on dividing x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2 by a polynomial gx, the quotient and the remainder were x minus 2 and minus 2x plus 4 respectively. Find gx. What is gx here? Gx is the divisor. So let's continue what we know about it. First we know this part is our dividend and this is our quotient, this part is our remainder. I am going to write here quotient, this is remainder. So according to our part, whether we know dividend is equals to divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. If I have to find out the divisor, then what should we have to do? Dividend subtracted remainder is equals to divisor multiplied by quotient. Whatever we get the difference, dividend minus remainder to be taken in bracket upon quotient will be equals to the value of divisor. Let's continue to the process. Whether we have dividend as x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2 subtracted, we are following this step. So, put the value of r, whether we have r as minus 2x plus 4. Let's continue to the next step. This is the next step, whether we have x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2, both minus will become plus 2x and minus plus will become minus 4. Let's continue with the calculation. X cube minus 3x square plus 3x and minus 2. This is the part whether we have as dividend minus remainder. Now this part is to be divided with quotient. What is the quotient given? X minus 2. Then the value equals to the divisor, which we have to find out. Let's continue to the process. We have to use the another pen for our part, by which you are not to be getting confused. Let's continue with x minus 2, x cube minus 3x square plus 3x and minus 2. How many times we have to multiply to get x cube? X square, and on this time it will become x cube. After that, if we multiply x square with minus 2, it will become minus 2x square. After subtracting, change your sign yourself. Minus 3 plus 2 will become, this will become 0, and plus 2 minus 3 will become minus x square, and the remaining part will be copied down itself, plus 3x and minus 2. Now you have to multiply x minus 2 with something to get minus x square plus 3x minus 2. Here you have minus x square and here you have x, then the minus sign will be used and one more x will be used. Then you can write here minus x square. Minus x will be multiplied with minus 2, then you will get the answer as minus 2x, and then after you can write here that will be minus 2 as it is. So now subtracted, plus 2 and x will become 5x, and thereafter it will becomes nothing. Now the last part which have left will be written as minus 2. After notifying that, you have to check whether what is the mistake you have got here. Let's erase that mistake. The sign here we have to use as plus sign. Now let's continue it with what we have. We have here plus sign, as when we multiply with minus x with minus 2, it will become plus 2x, and 3 minus 2x is equals to x and minus 2. Now in this time you have to use plus 1, and after that the answer will be x minus 2 and the remainder will be remains nothing. Then this part will comes, and after this part you can say that this is the part which you are willing to find out. So divisor will be x square minus x plus 1. This is your divisor. Let's continue to the next question. Give examples of polynomials px, gx, qx and rx which satisfies the division algorithm, and degree of px is equals to degree of qx. As we know, if we are going to solve division algorithm, then we have to let px as dividend, gx as divisor, which are two polynomials, and if we get gx which is not equals to 0, then we can find the value of quotient and remainder too. Now we have to use the formula which will depends on the Euclid algorithm. What is that? The formula is dividend is equals to divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. Now in the first case, we have to let that r values will be 0 is equals to or less than r, but r is always less than divisor or b part, which is given as divisor. So if we let about the degrees, then r is to be written as rx and remainder rx, divisor as written as gx. Let's continue with the first part by giving some examples. If we are letting the degree px is equals to degree qx, then degree of dividend is equals to the degree of quotient according to the question which is given, only when the divisor is a constant term. If the divisor is in constant term, then degree of dividend will be equal to the degree of quotient. Let us take an example. Let us take px is equals to 3x square plus 3x plus 3 and gx as the constant term 3, and after that if we solve, if we divide it, then we would get px divided by gx. Then what is px here? 3x square plus 3x plus 3 is to be divided by 3. So as we know, 3 would be taken common, whatever left, x square plus x plus 1 and divided by 3. Here you can see that denominator and numerator will be crossed and the answer remains as x square plus x plus 1. So in that case, you can see that it will be equals to qx. What is qx here? Qx is the quotient. Now if we are willing to check the degree of px is equals to degree of qx, let us check. What is the degree of px? Degree of px is equals to degree of qx. Let us change the color of the pen. What is the degree of px? Where is px? X square plus 3x plus 3. Now we can see here the degree of qx is equals to 2 and px is also 2. Here you can see 2 and also here you can see 2. So both are equal. Then therefore this satisfy the algorithm. Let's continue to the next part. Whether we have next part as degree of qx will be equal to degree of rx. Again by the same kind, let us take an example. Px is equals to x square plus 3, x square plus 3. Let us take gs as x minus 1. So, in this case, if we divide px by gx, then what is px here? X square plus 3 is to be divided by x minus 1. Then you can see that according to the formula, if we write it as, then we have to write a is equals to b multiplied by q plus r. What is a here? px. px. What is b here? qx. And b as gx and remainder rx. It doesn't matter where you are writing qx and gx, so you have not to worry about it. Now, what is px here? X square plus 3, x square plus 3. What is gx is given to you? X minus 1. By what number you can multiply it? You can multiply it with x. Let's write x here too. And what will you get as remainder? You will get remainder as x plus 3. And then after, according to this, you can see degree of qx is equals to degree of rx. This is r. Now, what is degree of qx given? This is qx, here is degree 1. And what is the degree given to rx? This is also given here 1. So, you can write 1 is equals to 1. Therefore, you can see that this satisfy the division algorithm. If it is cleared to you, then let's move on to the next part, where you have to use degree rx is equals to 0. The degree of remainder is 0 only when the remainder left after division algorithm is constant. If the remainder is constant, then the degree of remainder will be 0. Let us take an example. Px is equals to x square plus 1, and it is to be divided by gx is to be taken as x. Now, let us take Px is equals to gx to be multiplied with qx and remainder left with rx. What is Px here? Px is given as x square plus 1. What is gx here? This is x. What is qx? By which number we have to multiply for to get this? We would multiply it with x only. And what would we get with remainder? We would get 1. In this way, you can say that degree of Rx will be equals to 0. For your verification, I would like to tell you one more thing about it. As you can see, Where is Rx? It is Rx. Is there any variable? No, there is no variable. Or if you put x here, then which value would you like to put here? 0. So you would not like to click here. And in this way, if there is no matters, then you have to use 0. If you will use 0 there, then there is no matters to you to think about that. Then you can say degree of Rx will be equals to 0. Therefore you can say that this satisfy the division algorithm. Let's continue to the next. Thank you for watching. Press the like button, subscribe it, comment and share also it to your friends.